Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's Godan. We have the meat cleaver event going on. Jinshu and Pigsy.
Attention consumers.
Pretty. Let's take a look at it. Vintage did his event overview. Hey Austin, welcome bud. So, two Titans, Jinshu and Pigsy. Both good. Pigsy may be a little dated, but still decent. Hey Churro, welcome to the stream bud. It's been changing throughout the course of the day. Beta Souls is in first, and we got Atacool. We got a breakdown of a whole bunch of different alliances. And there we go. Top 50 is going to be iffy in this event. A lot of players already have these Titans, at least Pigsy, but some are missing Jinshu. And after seeing what Jinshu can do on the boss raid, a lot of people want him. So the top 50 again is going to be questionable, but the top 50 is not what you need. This event is so nice, with the Titans being at such a low soul count. You can go for the top 100. Top 50 will get you Pigsy, right? Top 100 will get you Jinshu. So a lot of alliances are trying to get that top 100. It's not bad. It's really doable. And ERU Elite is going for Jinshu. When you look at these Titans, depending on your player level, people ask, is it worth it? At a lower level castle, these two Titans are awesome. Jinshu, he's awesome as is because he's an infiltrator, especially if you can get yourself a decent 5-star relic. If you have the Trickster's Blade, he can do wonders. Pigsy, I still have to admit, I lose against a few Pigsies. They obviously have the Earthshaker on them, and they have a decent build. Those Spearmen just take a lot of damage. It's hard to cut down every Spearman. Hey Zalon, welcome. BMT, welcome. Welcome to the stream. So we're going to try to get some souls. It's been a good minute. I haven't been at it, but it's time. Let's see what we can do. I had to rush. Ooh, not that. I had to rush up my Titan. I'm going with the Huntress for this event. And just having got her off the prior event, I had to get some levels on her. I've gotten her up to what, level 30? Trying to push her for level 31 to get the extra skill slot open. But just pushing. Going all archers. Oh, I got that extra relic slot. So let's put some relics on her. I'm going to do like this. I know that, hey Gizzo. Welcome to the stream, bud. Thank you for joining. I know I was looking for you on this server. I couldn't find you. You must have changed alliances. I know the Huntress isn't all that great, but she's not bad either. It all depends on your castle level. I just don't want to lose any troops. The one troop cost was awesome, but it's over. Lao Governor, you got her up to 27. Excuse me. That's not bad, man. It's better than 10, right? I threw a whole bunch of Titans at her. I took her through the arena and the monument, and I'm trying to get her through the Adventurers Guild as well. In any XP bottles I threw at her as well, so I can put 3 relics on her. So the fastest and smartest way to do this is just keeping these big guys occupied. I don't want them getting close to my I don't want to burn a lot of troops. Now I know this event is on the heels of a lot of events just passed, and we have a solo event coming out as well. That we're always going to have the alliances who want to be in first, second, and third. You know, trust me, sometimes I want to be up there as well, but not all the time. just because getting pre-leveled Titans is not always the best now. I see I'm buffering. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can. Alright, we're back. I tried to change the stream stats so we're not buffing. Oh, Prometheus streaming too? Right on. It's like a different server. Staff of Poison and Venom Seed. Yeah, that's the best two, man. Typically I equip both. The only reason I'm going with the Skellies is I don't want anything come creeping up on my on my archers. That's the only reason. But yeah, Staff of Poison fully max is one of the best event rating relics there is. What did I just hit? What Titan is this? Did not know I was picking a summoner. Hey Sephiroth, welcome man. Trying to get some souls up on this board. I did claim all of my portal stones, so that's gonna help. The red envelope is a great relic. Yeah, I missed it the last time. I didn't get it. So I'm hoping to capitalize and get it this time. I hadn't intended on going all the way, but it looks like I just may have to. Hey Mauricio, thank you for joining the stream. I may have to go all the way. Again, I didn't plan on it, but this event is offering a lot. And honestly, to get two Titans, Jinshu at 12,000, Pigsy at 18 is not all that bad. I can't remember the initial cost for Pigsy. I wish I could. I don't know if it was 18 or higher. Man, this guy's got all... What is this? Who are these summoners I keep hitting? Hey, you're welcome, man. I was thinking about trying to stream yesterday, but time just got away from me. Had too many things going on. What am I hitting? What are these lands? Oh, Oni. Level 1 Oni. There we go. We're just going to stick with this guy until we can find somebody better. Don't know if there'll be somebody better, but definitely these lands aren't bad. On a server with Atacool, they got 3 teams on here, so it's going to be a challenge. But again, we're not shooting for first, second, or third. Looks like we're sitting in 5th right now, but it's day 1. And it's not a sprint. It's more like cross country. It's a marathon. We got a lot of days between here and there to see how it's going to go. So ERU Elite, Prometheus streaming. We're trying to fill up ERU Elite. They got at least 40 players right now. And possibly getting a few more. Hopefully they'll fill up all the way. And can go for the top 100 real easy. Their minimums are just 4,000 souls. Something that should be doable by a lot of players. Prometheus definitely appreciates the support. I definitely appreciate it as well. It helps out both teams. Yeah, that's the beauty of the Staff of Poison. When you go against this land, sometimes you can just do it with 1 drop and it's all over. Love this land. Should one go for the rat or wait for next week's Titan? Well, you know that this is the thing. We know what Jinshu can do. It's a guarantee with Jinshu what you're going to get. There's no doubt about it. There's no questions. You know the potential. If you have the 5-star Trickster's Blade, your potential is even greater. So just understanding and knowing this, not knowing what the next week's Titan is going to bring. There have been a few times when The community's been disappointed with the release of the Titan that we thought was going to do something, but it didn't live up to its expectations. So it's hard to say. Again, if you can get on a top 100 team and just put up 4,000 souls or 5,000 souls, that's an easy grind. It's doable. Doesn't cost much, and you get yourself the Titan. You may not get all the relics, which is okay, but at least you get the Titan. And you can get the relics at some other point, hopefully. So I mean, I hope that helps you. It's not a yes or no answer, because yes or no, it's you just can't say yes or no. Now, I have both Titans. I've had duplicates for both of them. So for me, this is prestige food. Getting the red envelope, getting divine gems, and just leveling up Huntress. Yeah, it's a hard call. I definitely would say try to get on a top 100 team, because it's not going to cost you too much, and you'll get the Titan. You know, you'll have to save up for a divine gem pool. But if you're fortunate, you can get the Trickster's Blade. You know, you'll be doing good. I don't have the Trickster's Blade on my personal account, nor do I have it on the test account. So that's a bit of a bummer. I wish I had it, because the potential to do well with that relic is so awesome. It's just so awesome. I haven't touched my Sekhmet. I received her, and that was about it. I have not leveled her up. She's still sitting at level 20. Like I said, I haven't even looked at her. I haven't put any Titans into her. No, nothing. I'm too focused on trying to get myself a Hachi killer first. I have Hachi Man on defense right now, just like many players do. He can do well. You know, he can be beat, but it takes a particular player with a particular Titan and a particular skill set. So I don't get a lot of hits. Prometho just went live. Yeah, I'm on the TV. Sweet. So who's better and stronger, Tango or Jinshu? It's debatable. I think there are fans who like Jinshu and there are fans who like Tengu better. I prefer Jinshu because I just haven't practiced with Tengu. A different skill set for different situations. You know, they're both probably equally strong, but suited for attacking better. You know, different defenses. It's hard for us to find the one size fits all Titan. That's something we really can't look for. Marissa, your question is, do I think Jinshu can beat garrisons like Sakunga does? You have the Trickster's Blade. Well, it's different buffs, you know. They're two different things. They're both, the same element. It's possible, but I would say it's all on the build, because really, with Jinshu, you're relying on Jinshu to do the work, not really the cats. But with Sagunga, it's all the cats, you know. So in one case, it's the Titan that's doing the work, and the other is the troops. So again, that's a hard call too. If your troop level's high, I would say Sagunga is probably better. But if your troop level's low, and both Titans are maxed, I would say probably Jinshu. Jinshu has that health. That first week after Jinshu came out, there was a player who had him on his garrison, and it took me at least 5 or 6 tries before I beat it. It took a lot of tries, and yes, I brought in freeze and everything like that. That Jinshu and his health and armor was not dropping. I had to call in a couple of my teammates, and at least one or two of them failed as well. Everyone was surprised that Jinshu could defend, but once you figured out how to break it, it was broke. But yeah, I think Jinshu is the muscle, but with Sagunga, it's the cats. So all depends on your troop level. I finally did beat a Frigg yesterday. Um, it wasn't max Frig. I don't remember the exact build, but I had not been going against Frig with Sagunga. It had not been working. But this Frig actually went down, and it went down to my very last cat. Oh man, it was a serious battle. House, beautiful eyes, beautiful eyes. I won. I beat my Frig. I was surprised, man. I was so surprised. I was elated. So Mauricio, your team is at rank 16. Yeah, that's the thing with this event, right? If people want to get Jinshu, a lot of alliances may start dropping souls, towards the end. So it may be iffy for some people to stay in the top 100 because people might start dropping to get the different reward. If they have a lot of finishers and they don't care to get another Pigsy, some teams might drop. They really will. So that's something that each different alliance is going to have to pay attention to as it comes down. So you see, you don't care about pigs either. But yeah, personally, I don't need another pig. I really don't. He's not the same on defense. Yes, he can defend. Yes, I lose to him. But it's just not the same thing, Hey, Zalon. Thank you, man. The dual stream. Dual stream for the pig. ERU and ERU Elite, man. Please support us both. Thank you. But yeah, I would love to have another Jinshu because I think I'd rather prestige up Jinshu first or go further with Jinshu's prestige over Pigsy's to start, because I'm not going to put Pigsy back on my garrison. I'm not going to do it. But I don't know if I can pull that 5-star Earthshaker. I just might, and see if I can get some greens. But 12,000 is not bad. If you have the 1.4 boost, you just got to get in a few hundred battles a day. You can do it, man. If you're on the right server, you got a little bit of time, you can do it. If you're able to do well in that boss raid, if you got the tokens, the event, relic tokens from the boss raid, you'll be okay and you'll be all right. Hopefully you were able to pick some up. Our alliance, we were able to get the event done. No, I did not do a video for it. Hey, Soldier, or stream. That's why I did want to stream. But we finished it off rather, somewhat early. We didn't have to go to the end. We didn't have the whole second day to do it. We didn't need it. I think we got done with 11 or 12 hours into the event before its conclusion. So it was a good time. It wasn't bad at all. Come back Sunday. We got 5,500 battles. I hope not, man. I hope not. But yeah, I wouldn't mind just trying to grind out as much as I can and save as much as I can and make it a little bit easier. So Mauricio, you said you're at what? 7.5k? Using Fire Strike. That's not bad, man. I just didn't want to use Fire Strike. If I was gonna level one or the two, Fire Strike or the Huntress, it'd be the Huntress over Fire Strike for myself. That's why I chose to go with what I used. I just like the look of her. I like the look of her a lot better than Fire Strike. Gameplay, I guess, it's a little bit different, but still good. But yeah, this event's gonna be interesting. I think, although many people say they're not too interested in this event, I think when it comes down to it, when we get towards the end, we're gonna see some high numbers. Definitely not as high as the last couple of events, but I still think we're gonna have a lot of alliances pushing. The funny thing is, if a lot of them drop at the last minute, that's what's gonna be interesting to see. Because it's a good possibility they will. Yeah, sorry folks, I didn't know we were gonna have a double stream. It's okay. You can switch channels or whatnot. It's all good. I know he's pushing hard to get ERU Elite into the top 100. I know earlier today they were like 169, somewhere around there. I do know they had gotten a few more big players, which is awesome. So that's cool. I'm stoked. Death Soul, can you please show us how many souls you got every 10 minutes in rank? Every 10 minutes? What's that, every like 20 battles? Ibrahim, expectations for the Titan boost for the event next week? Huh, that's a really good question. Probably Pigsy. Never know. How she think there's a new infiltrator at the end of the month? It's interesting. It looks like they've made some changes to the Pantheon. So it is possible, you know, everything's leaning towards infiltrator. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it is. I'm looking forward to seeing what it is for sure. Let's just take a quick look. I'm still under 3,000 and we're ranked 5. The leaderboard is not changing much. We got the Dream Team. Dream Team's coming out of somewhere. I don't know where they're from, but they're taking 3rd, and it looks like they want to keep it. Definitely want to keep it. Attical is just trying to take over the leaderboard and dominate. They got 6 alliances on the entire leaderboard right now. 3 of them in the top 5, or excuse me, 1 in the top 5, 3 in the top 10. So they're making a move. They're making a move. A lot of alliances had some low soul counts, low soul minimum requirements this event. I don't think this is going to change for many alliances. A lot of players are out there who do want this. There are a lot of new players. A lot of small guys as well. People, I had thought Jinshu was going to be a long ways off, but you know, surprisingly, here he is. Lightsworn Gaming, you just got Jinshu now and you're going for Pigsy. Right on. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to these last relics in this event. But I do know I'm having some serious issues, and everybody has these same issues or will have these same issues at some point. If you did not play this game 3 years ago, you know, we're limited in what we can hold for our relics. Our relic count is low. If I had known that they were going to take away the ability to increase your relic storage, I would have used my early gems in the beginning of the game just to buy relic space. But they never mentioned any sort of difficulties with holding relics, so I didn't. So now I'm limited to having only 600 relics like most players. It was initially 500, then we got additional 100, but you had to, you know, make the purchase, of course. But there are players who have more than 600 slots. I think there are some who have more than 700 slots. But they were the original beta players or your early bandwagon players who got in the game and were smart enough to say, hey man, I want to hold more relics. And they just increased their relic size. Natural Motion is not going to take it away from them. So it's a bummer. Because I'm at the point right now where I'm going to have to start fusing away all my 3 stars. Whether they're maxed, collectibles, rare, I'm just out of room, because forging 1 relic at a time, you know, using only 1 is not cool, man. I'd rather be able to forge, you know, 12 relics at a time, at a shot, and get it done. So yeah, it is a big bummer, but I'm at that point. There are a couple that I really do want to keep, but probably can't. Lord Thanos, you max your relic space whenever you could. Are you capped at 600 or do you have more than 600? Hey, Vintage. Thanks for joining the stream. Z-Turk, thank you for joining the stream as well. Yeah, anybody here can anyone here hold more than 600 relics? I'm just curious. I know they're out there. Folks are out there. I wish I was one of them. I wish I was one of the few who could hold more than 600 relics. I always wish. But yeah, if they would have ever mentioned something about it, you know, having difficulties, I would have made those purchases as well. But you know, no matter what, even if you could hold 700 or 800, you'll still get to the point where it's not enough space. We got to have some duplicates because of the different elements. But man, definitely making it difficult to choose what you want to keep. Hey, Z Turk, soup and sandwich. Thank you, man. Thank you for joining the channel. Not subscribing, but joining. Joining requires a monthly membership fee. It's not a lot, a little bit to help out the channel. Definitely appreciate it, man. Zalon, you heard the brain has 666. You finished seeing guys that have 640. I know there are some who have more. Maybe they don't open up their game anymore. They don't play. But there are those who can hold some relics, man. I'm definitely envious. I want a piece of that pie. He had 616. Yeah. Yes, this I'm telling you, man. This I think the event history for the next few events is going to be questionable as to how things are taking place and how it's going to unfold. There are some alliances, many alliances who are making a move to get into the top 50 and move up the ranks and become new event alliances. And you know, I don't want to burn people out or get bored. I do think it's time to get some war coming on. I do think it is. If we have the time, I think we need to have a good little war. It's temporary. Yeah. Yeah, this week, since I know there are a few who are doing the event, we didn't require a full finish for this event. The popularity is not there, although the Titans are great for most. We're looking at trying to have a little fun, trying to change things up and not be stagnant with what we do, and possibly get a little battle going on. I would like to see it this week. Definitely get us ready for the up and coming few weeks. I do hear there are some changes coming. Some of these servers want to have some fun. I don't know if you folks saw today, there was a little bit of a glitch this morning when the event started. Unknown was the only alliances on the leaderboard. It was very strange today. I think Unknown was in, I think it said 1st and 51st. With an incredibly high number of souls. Definitely a glitch. I don't think they had anything to do with it. So I forgot who asked me to show my souls. I don't think I'm going as fast as I did the prior events. The prior events I had a particular event partner who was able to get like 1,000 souls in 30 minutes. I don't think that's going to happen this week. Hey, Vintage, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. There's a few folks who I've talked to, particularly, individually, directly, regarding exactly what you're saying. Yeah, and I think we do need it. I think we do need that change. I wouldn't mind going for some VP and doing a little bit of heavy action. It's just early in the week, it's difficult for me to get the time in. Just difficult to get time in on the game. That's why the solo events, the conquests and things, I don't do as well because they just fall at a bad time of the week for me. Yeah, the second half of the week is when we can get some action. Get some VP. Start building it up. And definitely, as you see, because we're in the same alliance, I'm not holding any lands, any VP lands, none whatsoever. I will hold one if I cap one, if it has a deplete coming up real soon. That's basically the only time, because I can't log in every couple hours or every hour and a half to collect. I don't want to be giving up VP like that to other alliances. So if I'm going to get VP, gotta raid. He said raid naked, war naked. because it's getting old. I got to tell you guys, I hit a few garrisons yesterday just because I was doing a little practice, and it gets tiring hitting. It just gets old hitting all VP PP. It just gets old. There's no thrill to it. Right on house. I will let you know right away, man. I do think it's coming. I think it's depends on what server we're on next week, but I think it's going to be a fun, exciting week. I think it's going to be interesting because we're going to have an event going on. And so if we have a war team coming down to a server that has a war team comes to a server where there's a lot of event teams, right? Event teams are trying to do an event, but the war team's like, look, we're going to war, and that's what we're going to do. That's what we're here for. It might mess with some of the event teams, but I think we can do both on our part. Hey, Living Life, thank you for the donation, man. Very cool, appreciate it. Big or small, I'm happy. Ali Ra, hello. Hello. But yeah, definitely looking forward to having a little bit of fun. I don't want to get bored out of doing this. And hitting VPPP is boring. Personally, I got what I have right now not by hitting a whole bunch of VPPP. I hit garrisons that had a decent amount of VP, and I capped a few. Definitely going to hit any VPPP in bonus though. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to skip that. I'm not going to let the 15 or 16K go by. I'm going to pick that up before somebody else does. But for those, 26 of you on the live stream, definitely appreciate you guys hanging out. Are most of you going to go all the way? Or are most of you just going to settle for getting a Titan or both Titans? 12K, 18K, or all the way? Because I'm questioning myself. I think I need to go all the way. Good, Bruce. Welcome, man. Ali Rod, level 15. What is the best strategy? I think at level 15, just don't be a target. There are a couple of real good castle levels, I think. Level 8 was great for me. Level 8 through 15 was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. You're able to do a lot. The game has changed since I was at castle level, so it was a little bit harder. For me, my best advice for any player who's a lower level, just don't rush up your castles. If you do ever want to get involved with war, if you've rushed up your castle and your troops and everything, your troops, your spells, and your relics aren't capable of doing what they need to do at castle level 21, and you have these low level troops or castle level 22, you're just a target, and you won't have fun, man. Everyone will hit you. Everyone your castle level will hit you, and everyone below you who's taking it slow will hit you. You'll just be food for everybody. You don't want to be food. So I say take it slow, max everything out, and get it all going. It works better for me in the long run, I think, not to be a rush player. So Bruce, you're doing 12K. 12K for sure, but you may go all the way. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Vintage, you're going for the last DGs. Of course you are. I really need some DGs. I really need to get some. I need some 5 stars, man. I need some 5 stars. So I may have to go all the way too. Lower Thanos, you're going for the 14. Okay, that's what we set our minimums for. Basically 14K. Many will still just go all the way. Extinction, you're gonna finish. You really need two of them rats. Yeah. So that's the hard thing. You guys gotta be top 100 to get 2. I don't know if you guys will be willing to drop. D-Mole NTG, thanks for joining, man. You're only going to 6 to 8K. That's not bad. Law, you're going to go halfway because next week's Titan might be a Hachi killer. I don't know, man. I don't know if next week's Titan's going to be a Hachi killer. I don't think they're going to end the reign that soon. I just don't see it happening. It could, but I don't see it, man. That might hurt a lot of hearts. Break a lot of hearts. Awesome. When you're low level, don't upset anybody, huh? That's a good point. That's why, honestly, like right now, I'm very picky, very particular, very selective on what garrisons I will attack. In the olden days, I would hit everything, but the game has changed so much, especially with our new Titans. Like I said, I beat a frig yesterday. That was the first with Sagunga. So I try to stay away from paladins, and I try to stay away from any rangers because I'm just assuming it's Hachi. And Hachi man is too hard for me at this time. I don't have a Hachi killer. I try to tend to stay away from champions as well. I'm telling you, I've hit a few Pigsies recently that have just been, I don't know. Pigsy was tough. The spearman just would not go down. So my favorite right now, garrison to hit. If you're out there, don't have a berserker on your garrison, because that's the garrison I'm gonna hit. That's the one. Austin, you learn it the hard way. Don't upset anybody, huh? Yeah, because when you do, they'll just be with you the rest of the season, man. Harash, hello, man. Thank you for joining the stream. You might go 12K. That's a good place. Definitely not bad to just get the Titan. Not bad at all. Nathan Ng, you said you left the game. You came back right after Bass. You have no idea about any of the new Titans. The new Titans are the bomb, man. If you are new to the game, you hadn't played before, and you got yourself some of the new Titans, you're sitting pretty good. All you got to do is just get some levels between you and the beginning of the game, so you can max out those new Titans, and you can do well. You can absolutely do well with these new Titans. You got Sagunga, you got Solzar, you got Hachi Man. Just fantastic Titans. Game changers completely. Bruce, you hit everything. Hey, you may hit everything, but you ain't beating everything, man. I want to beat stuff, okay? I don't want to practice by leaving a lot of greens. Although I was trying to practice using taking out a Hachi man. Same level, like level 21 or level 22 Hachi garrison, and it just gets so close, man. Gets so close, but just couldn't finish it off. Disappointing. I need more practice, man. I wish I had gotten those Broomhilda relics for lightning attack. I think that would took care of it. Yeah, see, Mauricio, you're talking about Frigg as the Hachi killer. Yeah, you gotta have the right relics, man. You gotta have the right relics. Yeah, Zalon, I figured I'm not gonna be able to stream tomorrow. I think I gotta work late. Yeah, unfortunately. So today's better than none. Lord Thanos, you're saying it probably won't be a Hachi killer? Yeah, people wouldn't like that at all, man. That'd be too much too soon. Definitely too much too soon to put something out that counters so quickly. King Ragnar, welcome. Is Huntress worth leveling? I'd say probably not. But I don't feel that Fire Strike is either. I wouldn't use Huntress as food. She's a solid collectible. Maybe if they re-release her with the 2.0 version. But yeah, I don't. Speaking of our new Titans are in a class well above. She's fun. She looks cool, but limited. Choro. Game Jaeger says he might stream DOT Friday night. He has his 24-hour stream on Friday. Said he would play multiple games. Wow. That's a long time, man. That's intense. I'll have to check out some of it. Lord Thanos, you need to be grinding souls, man. That's the thing, Lyle. You say you're practicing without using spells. so he doesn't invoke. Yeah, it's challenging, man. You know, I tried using a few rages when I got down to the last, you know, couple Goliaths, and it still wasn't enough, man. Still not enough. The Fire Strike fireballs are huge. With that being said, so you think she's worth doing something with, huh? I don't know. I haven't taken her out. I honestly have not taken her out. Yo, AZ, welcome, man. Thanks for joining the stream, bud. Definitely good to have you here. We got to get some souls, man. We got to keep this close. I don't think Jaeger's playing Bruce. I don't think he's back to the game like, you know, like he was. Extinction level 53 5 strike is not too bad. Okay, man. Arash, am I still trying to take Jinshu against Hachi, man? No, I have not. I'm not. I was trying to do Loki. I was trying to do Loki against Hachi, man. I have not been successful yet. It is tough. It is tough. I was counting on Loki getting the business done, but it is really challenging. But I'm not done trying. You know, there are only a few Hachis that are, you know, my level, or, you know, the troops are my level. I'm not going to go up against a level 25 castle and try it. It's just not going to happen. You know, it has to be, you know, castle level 21 or 22. No Loki today, man. I gotta work up to it. I need that Trickster's Blade. Because even during the raid boss, I tried to do what Coulson did with Jinshu against the Huntress. Without that blade, it's you know, it's difficult. You gotta try some different builds. I only tried it once or twice, and I was like, that's enough. I don't got time to be. I don't have time, or, you know, warp stones to waste, whatever you call them. So I did blow a couple battles on the boss. Pitiful. Not worth it. Sometimes an event's not the time to try out, you know, to practice some attacks. Not always the best time. But definitely appreciate this player. Not sure who it is. Thank you for staying active. If you catch the stream, not bad. Who is this? Castle Desk. Castle level 20. Yeah, thank you very much for offering up your lands. I don't have baby lands, but I do have all undefended lands. Low level Titan. No troops, no spells. Try to make it worthwhile for everyone else on the server, man. Try to keep it clean and fair. So we made it to the 3,500 mark. Ooh, we're in 4th place. So, the leaderboard might end up like this by the end of the event. It may stay just like this. It may not change, or change a lot. I know Attical's going to push. We may try to maintain. It's not a requirement. If they want to push that hard, I will give it to them, because there's better Titans coming and better events that are worth my time and effort, or our time and effort, I think. But I don't want them blinking in the top 5. There are other alliances who say, nope, not gonna let it happen. But definitely still an achievement on their part. Kudos to them for that. Yeah, we got to fight that, man. We've got to fight that. So, I didn't look. I know ERU Elite is pushing. They got quite a few players now. If anybody is watching dual streams, can tell us where ERU Elite is on the leaderboard right now. No, they're not in the top 50. Curious to see how far off they are. Lord Thanos, Loki versus Jinshu. I say Jinshu just because of his health. Mateus, the rat was close. Yeah, you're right. Right around the corner, man. Finish. Fighting over 5 or 10 levels on a Titan is a poor investment. Yeah. I'm serious, man. That's why I say. That's why I say, instead of doing that, let's just have a little fun, man. Let's war. Let's get some DGs, get some practice, get a little stronger, have fun with what you've earned. I mean, why earn it if you're not going to use it? Bottom line, you got to use it, man. I don't want to just have them. I want to use them. Unless it's 50 to 40. 50 versus 40. Yeah, that's a big difference. That's a huge difference. Because those last few levels to get on the Titan are big. King Ragnar, you have about, what, 2.3 Divine Gems? It's that big question, 7K or 5K. It really depends on what you got, I'm thinking the 5K. Myself, that's what I've been doing. I'm doing the 5K. I want the 5Ks, and then I'll get the 7Ks. Or by the time I can do that, they may have changed the altars again. So, patience. Vintage Jinshu is way better than Loki. Yeah, Loki's great, a lot of fun, but Jinshu is another class, man. Jinshu, he can do some stuff. Jinshu can bring it. Here we go. Yeah, this is Attical. Thank you, guys. Pyromaniac. We're live, man. We're live. It's almost the weekend. Should have a decent day tomorrow, but I'm going to be working late. Today was the day. Arturo, you can't find any minis and you're using Fire Strike? It's painful, man. The first thing I do when I get to the week and I'm on a server, it's always a new server, different server. On Monday, first thing I do is look at the leaderboard, and I look to see what alliances are on the server with me. We've been around for a while, and you can look at the leaderboard and see, where allies or foes are, basically, where they're gonna have some easy event lands or not. It's not challenging when you go up to like masters, but if you drop down to like where ERU elite is, and this is the one bad thing. And you guys recognize this, when you're in a lower level league, a lot of the players there, I don't know why, but they want to defend everything, tooth and nail, man. So there is the option of hitting event lands is really slim when you're dealing with champion or below servers. If you go way low, like I would on a solo event, down the bronze or silver, it's easy because you can hit everything and nothing's defended, or if it's defended, it don't matter because they're all low level, super low level. In ERU, do we have any spots? I don't think so, man. I think we're full. You'd have to search and look. You should be able to see us even though we're closed, I think. Could be wrong. If somebody here from ERU can answer that. I don't want to look at our member list right now. We may have a seat or two. If we do, could ultimately send an invite. Just message me in game. Message me, Vintage Ice, Headbanger, whoever you can find. I know we had a few seats earlier, but that was hour and a half ago. I haven't sent out any more invites. I don't know if everyone's accepted them. The thing about sending invites, if you cannot join right away and someone takes your seat, someone takes your seat. It's always first come, first serve basis. So if you're looking to contact somebody, you shouldn't contact unless you can absolutely take the seat right away. If you have to wait for a kick because you capped the land, better not to request, because most likely that seat will be taken anyways. Separate off, we have a couple seats right now. Yeah, you can message somebody. Because if, like I said, we have room, we'll take it. It's not a bad thing. Yeah, them lower leagues, man, they're challenging when it comes to an event. It's too bad because those folks, they're not benefiting themselves or anyone else, which is okay because it's a war game. But I mean, it's like they're not going for the events. Just don't see it happening. Got to get ERU Elite promoted up to Masters. That's what we got to do. Manuel, did I get Necrosa? I did not get Necrosa. I broke down and chose to get Relics instead of the Titan, just because the Relics will last forever for the most part in this game. But Titans have a limited, shelf life. Yeah, and with the release of our new Titans that are like Primo, Apex, I didn't have the need. It was a tough call. Definitely a tough call. And every once in a while I see a video, with Life Spark, and I'm like, man, maybe I should have just gotten that Life Spark. But it's a done deal. All I can do right now is save up more divine gems. That's the best thing to do, is just save up. I used to always do a divine gem pull every 500 divine gems. I'm not pulling it every 2,000. I've learned my lesson. Better to wait. The only bad thing is, you save up 5,000, you pull a duplicate. Everyone has a few duplicates. Trying to get that one particular 5-star relic. That's the only bad thing. Hopefully they'll change the altar so you can pick what you want. So yeah, definitely have some patience. We may see something different coming up with one of the updates. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. Yeah, I was close. I was up to what, maybe 13,000, almost 14,000 divine gems before I did a pull. So I wasn't far off. That's just, spending that much on one thing is huge, man. That's a massive investment, especially when we're not, I'm not getting divine gems, hundreds at a time. I'm not doing that well in the solo events. Not placing high up enough where I'm getting massive DGs dropping. So yeah, it was just too much of an investment. And I've seen Super Titans like that not win. So I've seen battle logs with Life Spark giving lots of greens in a row, trying to beat Hachiman. So 15,000 divine gems, for a Titan that may or may not get it done. Real pricey. Pyromaniac, you need a video link to Necrosa or Life Spark. They're out there, man. Oh, Manuel Campos, you got what I want, man. But you need the 5-star Berserker for your... See, I need that Bow of Gods, man. I got the Axes of War. I got what you want. You got what I want. That's what, man. Bummer. Bummer. That's crazy. What happened? I don't know why I went back home. Why'd I go back home? That's okay. There's 3 of these alliances. I don't know if I picked the right one. Looks like I did. Back in business. Yeah, the Axis of War is nice, man. I'm so close. I either have it at level 6 or 7. I pause on, finishing up, maxing it out, so I can get some defensive relics done. But I'm close. Vintage, you love your Axis of War. Yeah, it's not a bad relic, man. I definitely appreciate having it. It does make a difference. But I gotta defend, man. I gotta defend. I don't want to be a sitting duck. That's why I don't want to be. Exactly, Bruce. Exactly. That's why I need that bow. It's coming. Hopefully in the next couple pulls. Next pull, hopefully I'll be able to land that bad boy. Really want it. That is one big relic. It'd be interesting to see if they add a few more relics. There's so many out there now. That's been a real challenge. It's been a challenge for a lot of players hitting particular builds because, especially when it's a garrison, we don't know what they got. We may know the Titan, but some people have tweaked their builds just a little bit. They got some builds that are hard to beat. Definitely hard to beat. So I think I'm going to get to this next relic, or this next event reward. I may have to call it, guys and gals. Bruce, the server's loaded. Server is loaded. I think we're on the same server, man. Could be wrong. So I know you're in Forsaken. I'll take a look. I think you're up there. Let's see. Yeah, it really helps when we're on it. You're hitting me right now. Okay. He's hitting me. Stop him. Yeah, this server's not bad, man. Definitely a decent server for the event. Can always appreciate it. The thing about being on a good event server, when people ask, do you have event lands or can a smaller player come? Typically, yes. It could work for a smaller player if they're on a good server. But the thing is, a server may shut down and close after that first day when people get the event done. Because a lot of the event players are getting it done quick. Not everyone's grinding to the end. So it does make a big difference. Hate to get stuck on a server where you can't do anything because it's all closed down and you're low level. Typically, most players can hit, everything and anything, so it doesn't matter to them. Many just selectively choose to hit smaller lands because it's quick. Some only hit larger lands for the Titan XP. It all depends on if you're forced to use a new Titan or a max Titan. Makes all the difference. Bruce, you stay open. Right on. That's the way to do it, man. That's the way to do it for everyone else. See, if I wanted to, I would switch targets and try to get a little bit more XP on the Huntress. But, I don't really... She's not the Titan that I'm working on. I just needed to get her to a level where I can use her for the event. So definitely not worried about hitting bigger lands. Your troops are level 24. Yeah, exactly. But a lot of other players hit you. Let's see. Been rocking it just for an hour. Not bad. No marathons today. Getting close. Couple battles away. And I think my work's trying to get a hold of me as well. Man. Can never get away. If that's the case, I'm going to have to go back. Alright, man. Take it easy, bud. Definitely good having you on the server. Good seeing you as well. We'll see. If I have to go back to work and things change and I get to go to work late tomorrow, maybe we'll have a midnight stream for the other side of the world. But 4,000 souls is where I'm almost to right now. I think that's what it was. Day 1 of the event, using the relics from the raid boss. None of the relics from this event. Holding on to those tokens. It's not bad. We're close. Got one more battle to go. So it's doable for a lot of people to get themselves a decent Titan by joining a top 100 team. Get yourself a Jinshu. Arash. I always use Poison Cloud for whatever event it is. It don't matter. Just a couple of those and it's like over, man. It's beautiful. I love the diameter of the Poison Cloud with the Staff of Poison. It's so huge. It's so huge. But yeah, we're at the 4,000 mark right now. Right at 4,004. Got my rewards. I will go ahead and collect. Collect. Can't collect. Everything's full. We're getting there, man. It's gonna be a fun event. Gonna be a nice event. Yeah, man. They're waiting for me to go solve the problem. I'm gonna have to go do that. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna call it quits. Hopefully we'll see you guys soon. Jump over to Prometheo's stream. Be sure to check out him and support ERU and ERU Elite. So as always, relax, enjoy, be balanced, have fun. Take care.